Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss on the part how to invest in metal stocks. Now many of you would say that we know how to invest in stocks. We go, we search for a stock, we study their fundamentals, we look at charts and then we buy it, which is correct. In most of the stocks like IT stocks, fintech stocks or other growing companies stock, we buy like that. But in metal stocks, if we have a look at the chart of Nifty Metal over some of the years, then we can here see the chart from 2011 to almost 2021, so a chart for 10 years. Now we can see here that in 2011 Nifty Metal was around 3600. In next 10 years, which is the current period, Nifty Metal has reached to 5200. So guys, if we measure the returns of Nifty Metal over the period of last 10 years, then we can say that it has given close to 34% returns only in the last 10 years. Now let us compare these returns with the returns of Nifty 50. Now guys, this is the graph of Nifty 50 over the last few years. Now we can see that this graph seems more consistent, and one reason is that the corrections in Nifty 50 have been small and not too deep, because of which on a longer term we can see that this graph seems to be moving upwards. So it has given, let's see how much percentage returns till 1st December 2011. So we can see here that it has given 183 percentage returns in the same period when we compared with the Nifty Metal, whereas Nifty Metal gave around 34% return only. So does this mean that we shouldn't invest in Nifty Metal? So I wouldn't say so. But yes, we should not invest in Nifty Metal for a longer time period, and the reason is, so one thing is that how much time period can be termed as long term period. So in stock market, basically any time period over 1 year is termed as long term period. So here also we can see that whenever there was a rally in Nifty Metal, it continued for more than 1 year at least. Here also we can see after making a low in the mid 2013, rally continued for 1 year at least till mid of 2014. Then from 2016 to 2018, that is 2 years. Then again from March 2020 till 2022, almost 2 years. So we can see that whenever there was a good rally in the metal sector, it continued for long term, that is for a period of more than 1 year. But important thing is that after 2 years or 2.5 years, this rally might end, it made a new high and then started declining. So that is why it is important to exit from metal stocks at the right level. So now you guys would say, how do we determine what is the lowest level of Nifty Metal, what is the highest, at which point it might start increasing at, or at which point it might start declining? So guys, to be honest, it is not possible to buy at this low and sell at the high every time. But using some analysis, we might be able to buy at this point and maybe sell at this point. So not aiming for perfection but aiming for decent returns. Now many of you might say that we don't want to invest in Nifty Metal, we want to be a long-term investor and we can invest in the other Nifty stocks. So you are right, for patient long-term investors maybe that is the right thing, but for people who could give some time for analysis, they have a wonderful opportunity to earn good returns in short time. Now how much returns can Nifty Metal give you? I'll show you. So guys, if we calculate the return for the 2013 rally, we can see that within few months, let me just reach here, within few months Nifty Metal gave returns of 114%. That is a time period of less than 1 year. For the 2016 rally, we can see that Nifty Metal gave returns of 184% in just 2 years. We can see here 700 days. And earlier in this video, we saw that Nifty 50 gave approx this much percentage return in 10 years period. Also, if we calculate the return from the March 2020 till the current period, here we can see that Nifty Metal has given returns of 260% in less than 2 years. Maybe we can say 1.5 years, but these returns are massive. So this is huge opportunity in Nifty Metal if we enter at the right level and also exit from these stocks. So guys, before moving with the strategy, one thing very important to notice is that the share of Nifty Metal in the Nifty 50 is just 2.2 percentage. So there may be instances where Nifty is falling, Nifty 50 is falling, but Nifty Metal is rising, and also vice versa. Also, the main three stocks under Nifty Metal includes the Tata Steel, JSW Steel, and Hindalco. Together, these three stocks contribute to more than 50% of the Nifty Metal. So it is very high chance that if the Nifty Metal is declining, then these stocks might be bearish. Also, there are many other stocks which have good share in Nifty Metal like SAIL, Coal India, Vedanta, Adani, NMDC, Jindal Steel and Power, Apollo Pipes, Hindustan Zinc, and other stocks. So these are some of the stocks in which you can think of investing while studying Nifty Metal, and if you feel that Nifty Metal might go up from these levels, then these are some of the stocks, good stocks in which you can invest. So coming to the strategy, simply you have to use RSI on 14 time period. The time period is on months, and you have to enter in metal stocks whenever the RSI closes above the level of 60. For example, here we can see in the 2003 for Tata Steel stock, RSI closed above this 60 level. The purple line, the purple patch is still the 60 level of RSI. Above it, it means it closed above 60. So you have to enter here, and till RSI is above 60 you have to continue in the position. Now when do you exit from the position? Whenever RSI on a monthly basis closes below the level of 55. Here you can see a dotted line beneath this top line. This is the RSI level of 55. So whenever it is going to give a closing below this level, you can exit from the metal stock. So here we can see it came close to 55, but it couldn't close below it again. So when did it close? In the year 2007, we can see here it gave a closing below this line. So here you can exit from the metal stocks. Also guys, do remember that you have to wait for a monthly close above 60. Sometimes it may happen that in the first week or second week of a month RSI goes above 60, but during the ending period of the month it might close below 60. So entering above 60 would prevent you from false entry. And also if you enter when it crosses the level of 60, you will see quick results. Whatever happens will be a quick result. Either you are going to face some stop loss if it goes below 55 after crossing 60, or you are going to have a quick gain due to rally in the sector. So here also you can see multiple instances where you could have entered in the metal stocks. Also another way for some early investor could be when it takes support near 30, RSI 30. Here we can see RSI was near 30 here also. Now you don't have to wait for the exact value of 30. You can wait till 30 to 35, ranging any value of RSI, when you can see that it is taking support from the level of 30, and you can enter in the stock. So what's the benefit of entering at the level 30? You could have possibly more gains. Here we can see if someone would have entered at the level of 30. Now guys, you might think that if we enter and if we wait for the RSI to close above 60, we might miss a good rally in the metal sector, and it is correct. Here we can see an instance that RSI took support near the level of 34. Then till RSI closed above 60, you might miss a good amount of rally. But entering at 60 gives you a better entry. And for early traders who want to take more risks, they can also enter when the RSI is near 30, and they can take the volume confirmation. Like if it is taking support, and after that if the volumes are greater than the previous period, they can think of entering, and this might give them a better edge over other investor as they will enjoy a better rally in this sector. But the exit rules are same, that whenever RSI closes below 55, they have to exit from their metal stock. Like here we can see on 1st August 2018, it took support from the level of 55, but it couldn't close below that level, but further 2 or 3 months later it gave a closing below that level of 55, then they can exit from the metal stock. Also guys, it is not the only way to invest in metal stock. You can use other indicators as well. You can use price action to find the better levels, and it is not like when the stock is in downtrend you cannot invest in that and you cannot earn return. In fact, when it is in downtrend, you might get some months where there is upward movement and you can enjoy short-term gains, but it is for long-term investor who want to invest for 1 years 2 years. But I wouldn't recommend to invest more than 2 years, as it could make you lose your gains. In the recent time also, we can see that in the month of November, Tata Steel gave a closing above 60, so we could enter in this stock, and till now it is above 60 only. In October, November, it took a support from the RSI of 60, but it again started moving upward, so we do not need to exit from this stock right now. But if it gives a closing below the RSI 55, we can exit and we can enter again if in future it again crosses the level of 60. So guys, again, this is not the only way to invest in metal stocks. There are large number of other techniques which you could use, but this is one method which I personally use for investing in metal stocks, and you can also apply this method to other metal stocks and tell me in the comment section whether it worked or not. So, and always keep in mind to take the volume confirmation, that the volume in the current period should be more than the previous period. It gives you a confidence in investing. So guys, this was all from this video. If you found this content helpful, then please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.